The Garden and the Mirror, on responsibility and healing. For thousands of years, people believed that nothing in life, not even illness, happens without cause. Disease was seen as a reflection of imbalance, the result of choices, actions, and even unspoken griefs. Modern medicine, in its effort to comfort and protect, told a different story. Illness was no longer tied to personal history but explained by genes, chance, and external forces. This shift removed the burden of shame, but it also removed something powerful: the sense that we have a hand in shaping our health, and, in many cases, our healing. The terrain within. The truth is more complex. The body is not a machine, it is a living garden. Every choice, every habit, every thought we nurture plants something in the terrain of our biology. Stress hardens the soil, rest and connection soften it, and joy lets new roots grow. Science now recognizes this, even if it uses different language. Epigenetics, microbiome research, neuroplasticity. What we do, feel, and believe influences how our cells function, how our immune system responds, how our nervous system finds balance or spirals into chaos. Our inner world is always listening. Responsibility without shame. This understanding doesn't mean illness is a punishment. It means that illness is often a message, an invitation to look closer at the terrain of our lives. But the words we use matter. Responsibility should never sound like blame. Blame says, "This is your fault." Responsibility says, "This is where you are, and you have the power to change the path forward." This shift changes everything. It moves healing from something done to a patient into something done with them, a partnership between medicine, environment, and the quiet work of daily choices. A new language of healing. Not, "Your disease is your fault," but "Your body is calling for rest, for nourishment, for change." Not, "This is punishment," but "This is your story asking to be rewritten." This language restores dignity and opens a space for action. It reminds us that the body is not an adversary to fight, but an ally, one that carries the memory of our lives and responds when we begin to tend it with care. The invitation. Perhaps it's time to have more honest conversations, to help the man with heart disease understand that years of stress and anger have left their mark, but that healing is possible. To help the woman with migraines see that her nervous system is overburdened, but not beyond repair. Every illness can be read as a message, not a curse, not a verdict, but an opportunity to slow down, to notice, to choose differently, to nurture the garden within. This is where the deepest medicine begins, not just in treatments or prescriptions, but in the quiet moment when someone realizes that even the hardest story can be rewritten, and that healing is always possible. Anime style.